Of the NBA and checking out Minnesota's opening lineup. Edwards on the wing. He's joined by McDaniel. Julius Randle is out there with Naz Reid. And it's DiVincenzo in at the 1. And for the Pelicans, Jones and Williamson in at the forward positions. Trey Murphy is out there with Murray. And it's Messi in at the 5, roaming the paint. Hey, Clark, in tonight's game, what are you watching closely?
Well, the thing that jumps out at me, Kevin, is the guard matchup. I mean, both teams have tremendous backcourts, and I really think whoever is able to win or control that battle is going to win the game.
Here's DiVincenzo, and the rebound goes to the Pelicans.
Well, what appeared to be an easy 2 points just never materialized.
Count it. He's got 5.
Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
New Orleans has come out of the gates quickly. It's a 5-point game. First quarter of play, 1 minute played. Back to Murray. 5 to shoot. And he uses the glass on the layup.
Murray showing you real poise that time, guys, converting on aggressive defense. The concentration, outstanding.
Now here's Edwards. About a minute and a half through the first quarter. Will it go? Traps in the tray.
Well, that was a bomb from Edwards, showing off that deep range.
Anthony Edwards is a classic two-guard, Clark, a spectacular player. What has impressed you most about his development?
Well, he's got a great body. He had it when he got into the league after just 1 year of college. Tremendous basketball body, strength and length and bounce. Now he's worked on refining his skill. I think the biggest thing that's impressed me is not only his work ethic, but his poise. He's not a guy that plays frantically. He plays with intentionality and purpose, and that's a tough thing to do when you've got his athletic ability and you're as young as he is.
Edwards looking it over. Pass to Reid. DiVincenzo against Murray. Outside for Randle. Back to DiVincenzo. There's the 3. He doesn't hit that one. Murray with the defensive effort. Kicks it out to Williamson. Here's Messi. Stolen by McDaniels. And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, D.A.?
Thank you, Kevin. Anthony Edwards is figuring things out. He said there's levels. My first few years, I looked for my shot and nothing else. I've learned that I can't win without my teammates and that I have to throw them the ball too. It's a team game. I know that now. Kevin, I know it too, so I'm throwing it back to you.
And you're the best teammate we could have. Thank you, David. And the Pelicans with the possession. They're on an 11-3 run. To the inside. Marvelous lead pass, and he throws it down.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
And, you know, nothing like getting an opponent on the ropes early. You love that if you're on that side of the scoreboard, and they are landing some haymakers now.
DiVincenzo can't hit it.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
And let's take a moment, guys, to get your take on the scoring so far for the Pelicans.
And, guys, they've done a great job feeding their bigs inside. They are just punishing the opposition in the paint.
I would like to highlight, too, guys, the excellent passing they've done early on. I mean, they've done a really good job putting the ball into the hands of guys ready to shoot it.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
And, you know, establishing that physical dominance early gives you a big mental edge, too. Don't discount that.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from three. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Kicks it out to Jones. There's 47 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Bucket is good.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing.
Now here's McDaniels. Scoreless thus far. And a fast break now for the Pelicans. And he goes in for the dunk.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you've got to push it and push it every time.
2-second difference between shot clock and game plan. Reed finds McDaniel. Picked by Reed. 6 on the shot clock. Over to the left wing. Launches a three. Connects from three-point range. Reed's got a pair of threes now in the first quarter for the Timberwolves. And timeout called by Willie Green. He wants to regroup and go over the strategy.
Every timeout, a chance to review the lineups, matchups, or call a play.
And I agree. I think there's going to be a new wrinkle in their game plan when they come out of this timeout.
Good if it goes. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. And an overpowering first quarter effort. Already a double. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And looking at what we've seen, Pelicans pretty much in control here.
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
Yeah, and it's worked. They've got a clear edge and points in the paint. Now we'll see if they go with a more balanced attack or just keep on pounding it inside.
And so in the game for the Timberwolves, Edwards on the wing. He's joined by McDaniel. Reed is out there with Julius Randle. And it's DiVincenzo in at the one spot.
Tell you what, guys, you've got to be more aware of Murray there. When he's aggressive like that, he can cause problems.
There's always a surprise, isn't there, Clark, in the offseason? Let's go back to 2022. That offseason, the Timberwolves going all in on Rudy Gobert.
Basically, Kevin, they traded 5 firsts plus a bunch of good players for Gobert. It was derided at the time, and I can understand why, but Rudy's defense has taken them to another level, and he's actually been a little better offensively than people thought he would be.
Hey, Clark, no one covers the college game like you, and for new pros, what are the biggest challenges adjusting to life in the NBA and the play itself?
Speed and size, Kevin. I mean, that's where it really starts. You got to be in great condition, but the speed and size of the players at the NBA level is unlike any other basketball you play. Everybody in the NBA is big and athletic, and things are just played and done at a much faster pace.
Here's Murray after the basket by Minnesota. And he drives in. That one goes in for him, too, making it look easy. He's now 4 for 4.
You know, Murray's game is about putting the ball on the floor, moving without it when he doesn't have it, and driving and keeping pressure on the defense.
Now, here's DiVincenzo. And stolen by Williamson. And here we go. Fast break. Williamson's got it. Drills the three-pointer. He's got 15.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on him.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
And it's Jaden McDaniels with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
First team foul.
We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. With some arc, Lucky 7 drops in. He's perfect from the floor. 7 for 7.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Randle passes to DiVincenzo. They need this. Messi grabs the rebound.
Even with every shot clanging off the rim, he seems determined to keep hoisting up these threes. It might be time to get inside of that arc.
McDaniels against Murray. Throws it down as the official calls the foul. It may be a three-point play. That's on Jaden McDaniels. And here's DiVincenzo from the arc. Another miss by Minnesota. Pelicans leading by 18. Murray scanning the floor. Mr. Williamson.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Floats one up. Outside for Murray. It's stolen by DiVincenzo. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. The NBA's 65 games requirement for postseason awards has drawn some criticism. But Adam Silver says, ultimately, this is about the fans and putting the best product forward. Load management was not working for us. This is having the desired effect. The guys are out on the floor. Kevin?
Yeah, they want to be on the floor, right? Keep them tuning in. Good stuff, D.A. Thank you. Now here's Edwards. Following the miss by DeJounte Murray. Randall with a screen for Edwards. Takes the three. Randall no good. For New Orleans, they've gotten all but one of their 7 shots in the second quarter to drop. Pretty impressive. Pass to Messi. 58 seconds left here in the second. Just 5 to shoot. Murray down low. Edwards defending. No one near Williamson as he lets it go. His three-pointers off the mark. Timberwolves trail by 15. Edwards slashing inside. And Edwards slams it in.
Fearless drive by Edwards, taking the ball right into the defense and finishing strong.
Murray against McDaniel. Kicks it out to Jones. Over to the wing. Williamson a screen on DiVincenzo. And it's good. The time running down in the shot clock. 8 points for Zion Williamson.
And such a force moving around the paint. Zion goes where he wants.
Edwards inside. McDaniels a screen on Williamson. Randall from outside. And so it's the New Orleans Pelicans riding a 15-point lead at the end of the quarter. And we'll see if they can keep up their tremendous shooting they've been dialed in so far from the field. We'll return shortly. And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. Without question, Trey Murphy displaying his skills today.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him, body him up, be physical with him.
You know, Greg, it's been great to see the Pelicans get to the next level these past few seasons, hasn't it?
It has, and they've become one of the deeper teams in the NBA over that time. It's not just about one guy. There's talent up and down that roster.
And for the Timberwolves, Gobert is out there with Miller. Then it's Nickeil Alexander-Walker. And it's Minot in at the 3. It's stolen. Here's Shannon. He's guarded by McCollum. And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
Yeah, you know, the officials aren't nearly as lenient as they used to be on that call. As a matter of fact, I know I got away with a lot of those in my playing days, but that was 40 years ago.
And GA, what you have to admire about C.J. McCollum is he is the consummate pro.
Yeah, at this stage of his career, he's the adult in the room, and he's grown into a connector on the floor while still being that professional scorer. Your classic combo guard, C.J. McCollum, can play off the ball as a shooting guard, but also can run the point at times, a valuable piece for this team.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg.
Well, I like the way he capped off that drive. The one-hand hole punch.
And he makes that one.
Look at McCollum just going to work. So good at using his creativity to find shots inside.
Shannon to the middle, swiped away. Pass to McCollum. Two minutes into the second half of play now. Olynyk inside. Banked in off the glass. And the Pelicans lead by 13.
And haven't we seen that a few times today, guys? I mean, their defense has got to have a little bit more toughness in that.
And if it doesn't, this is only going to get uglier. I mean, that's no way to defend a player of his caliber.
Here's Shannon. He has 5. Just 5 on the clock. Back to Miller. Stolen by McCollum. Olynyk inside. Gobert on him. McCollum outside with the drive. The tray. The rebound by the Timberwolves. And now we're 3 minutes into the third quarter of play. A shot by Alexander Walker, no good. New Orleans leading by 13.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Pass to Olynyk. Olynyk sets a screen for McCollum. From outside the arc, Gobert pulls it in. Minnesota's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Shots good by Miller. Here's McCollum. Lets the 3 fly. The shot will not fall.
You know, he's not a knockdown shooter from there, but when you're that uncovered, you almost are forced to take it.
We've got 1:18 left to play in the third. Offensive rebound. Moves back up. Gobert can't hit. And so it's McCollum. He'll bring it up for the Pelicans. They led by as many as 18 points. Sinks the three-pointer. McCollum's got 6 here in this quarter.
I don't think the range surprises anyone anymore. CJ can shoot the lights out from any position.
Here's Shannon. And that one is hammered home.
A power flush with a long hang on the rim at the end of that.
That could be a catalyst for him. It really could.
We've seen those kinds of plays get them going in the past.
And give McCollum credit. It's big for his confidence when he's able to muscle these shots in.
Here's Shannon. The offensive rebound. A second chance effort. Timberwolves passing it around. Gobert can't hit. Pelicans leading by 14. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game. Got that one up quick. McCollum's got 11 points.
Yeah, letting it rip. They're just having fun right now.
Yeah, offensively, they've just been rolling. Impossible to stop.
To the right side. From outside, off the mark. Pass to Shannon. Launches it. Buries the long-range jumper. 10 points for him. 6 seconds left in the third quarter. And here's McCollum for 3. And so it's New Orleans with a 14-point lead as we bring the quarter to a close. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feat.
For me, next to the big-time alley-oops and monster throwdowns, passes like that are probably the next best thing when it comes to sweet-looking NBA highlights.
1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. Jones and Williamson in at the forward positions. Murray out there with Trey Murphy. And it's Messi in at the center position. That's the Pelicans 5. New Orleans leading by 14. Fires the 3. Here's Williamson. And then jammed down as he goes right over Anthony Edwards.
And Zion able to convert on that second chance opportunity.
And here's Edwards from the arc.
And they've won the rebound battle so far, and it's translated to the scoreboard.
Well, the effort level they've had has been outstanding. Hard to keep a team down when they play with that much energy.
There's Williamson with the 3. It falls for the 6th time in 7 tries this contest. That's 86%.
And the rare 3 from Williamson. What a confidence booster that could be.
Three-pointer, Randall. Drills it from outside. Randall's got his first 3 points of the game.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
And it's Jaden McDaniels with the foul. That's his 4th foul of the contest. Murray outside. First minute and a half of basketball play here in the 4th quarter. And it's slammed in by Jones.
Nice there, getting the reverse. Love that. And the fans got a little bit of a show there.
Guys, that one definitely had a little something extra on it.
A jaw-dropper emoji is what I look like right now. Incredible.
And it's Jaden McDaniels with the foul. That's his 5th foul. Murray against McDaniel. Murray outside. Williamson outside. 4 on the clock.
Excellent defense from McDaniels. Jaden's length and activity, really a problem for shooting.
And Edwards slams it in.
And that is such a beautiful move, Kevin. Why go straight up when you can... Well, what a dunk artist this guy is. Whenever Williamson takes flight, you're just expecting to see something special.
New Orleans leading by 18. Down low. Outside for Murray. Tries again. And it's good on the way in.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
And not afraid to put his body on the line either. He took a shot for the team in that situation.
And it's Murray penetrating. Stolen by McDaniels. And now Minnesota on the fast break. They grab their own miss. Out to Edwards. Here's Reed. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Wow, he got whacked on that, which shouldn't be much debate there.
Blatant contact. Straightforward call. Simple.
When Naz Reed is out there, Clark, spacing the floor is a real asset for him.
For sure, and you know, he really puts a lot of pressure on the defense because he can score from anywhere on the floor, and he's got great size and strength. And he does the little things, too. I mean, you look at his points and rebounds, but this guy gets deflections. He goes after loose balls. He gets you extra possessions on the glass. He steps in and takes charge. I mean, he does all the little and big things.
And so just rolling to the finish line now in what has been a very confident-looking performance for the Pelicans.
The biggest factor tonight had to be their great shooting. They shot much better than the other team.
Yeah, they were working hard on both sides of the floor, but that sky-high field goal percentage plus the pressure defense that forced the other team into a lot of misses. Love the effort tonight.
And that's just too much space to give a shooter like him. He works to get open, but the defenders have to work harder to nullify that.
And it's Williamson missing. Timberwolves trail by 18. Here's Edwards. And the Timberwolves tack on 2 more.
I mean, even he was surprised to be that open.
New Orleans has gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. Murray, good.
And you can sense that these fans, these players, they are ready to celebrate.
And I think they can start that celebration right now. I mean, what a terrific team victory.
New Orleans has gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. Kicks it out to Jones. Knocks down the 3-ball. And the Pelicans lead by 20.
And no matter who it is, that kind of D isn't going to get it done.
For 3, Edwards. It's rebounded by New Orleans. We've got 33 seconds left in the fourth quarter. From downtown, Jones, no luck. Edwards drives in. And Murray's got the ball here for the New Orleans Pelicans. And so the Pelicans now can just hold on to the ball. From deep three-point land, off the mark. So we see New Orleans taking the W here. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate just what a clinical performance.
Another addition. Let's take a look at our starters for Denver. Pairing up in the backcourt, Murray and Brown. Gordon and Jokic together in the middle. And it's Watson in at the small forward position. And for New Orleans, Jones at small forward with Zion holding down the 4. Trey Murphy out there with Murray. And it's Messi in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Here's Murray. Well, it's fair to say we can expect a bruising battle between these two, Grant.
Yeah, these are two teams that dare you to bring the ball at them. They both feast on the defensive side, so don't expect any scoring records broken in this one.
Murray's shot is good.
Ooh, and I love that spread. That's Murray's bread and butter, stretching out the defense. He was way behind the arc.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
I was able to talk with Willie Green for a minute, and I asked him about their matchup against the multiple-time MVP Nikola Jokic. He told me, quote, Jokic is going to find a way to impact the game. We just need to make it tough on him. We have to bring the physicality and be cognizant of other guys cutting to the rim. We'll see how their defense holds up, B.A.
Allie, thank you. And here's New Orleans now. The Nuggets getting their last shot to go. Jacks up a 3. On target from range.
Look, every time Murphy can get a look, he'll take the look. Trust me.
Murray scanning the floor. Floats one. Here's Jokic. Here's Brown. Oh, Denver gets it back. Outside Watson. The 3 is up. Here's Jokic. No good. Not a friendly rim at all this trip down. The Pelicans have gone 2 of 3 from the floor. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
Making a bit of a statement. Murphy to the rack.
Denver has gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. Well, Brett, we've seen Trey Murphy grow into a prototypical 3-and-D wing.
Well, what's been most impressive, B.A., is you thought it was just his shooting. That's been better than advertised. He's also starting to show you he can rebound, run the floor, and defend a little bit. So the package is a little bit bigger than it was once thought of with Trey Murphy coming out of the NBA draft. And Zion absolutely rocking the rim.
Outside Murray. To the paint. They need this. Got a piece of it. The Pelicans have gone 4 of 5 so far. Looking sharp. Kicks it out to Williamson. And Williamson throws it down.
Gotta love the effort there. An undersized 4 who can really make things happen with that leaping ability.
Murray passes to Gordon. Back to Murray. Gordon outside. Down low. Here's Jokic. It's hauled in by New Orleans.
Yeah, we're not used to seeing him get bottled up like that.
Wow. They kick it out to Murray. A minute 53 left in the first. Here's Williamson. It's good. And the assist goes to Murray. Williamson's got 6 points.
This small advantage is starting to snowball.
Yeah, this team is looking to add to the lead, trying to put the other team away, and threatening here.
Now here's Jokic. No points yet. hangs in the air, and the layup is up and in.
Jokic being assertive now on the inside. He can move anybody around.
Pass to Messi. Murray for three. Counted from distance. 5 points in the game.
Don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
And Murray getting it going on the inside that time. Around the trees, still scoring.
And here are the Pelicans now. They're on a 14-4 run. On the wing, Murray, defended by Watson. Outside Murray. 6 on the shot clock. Nikola Jokic grabs the miss. And it's Jokic with the ball for Denver. They trail by 7. Pass to Murray. Jokic the screen. A shot from the high post. And the dunk by Jokic.
Yeah, boxing out Jokic is easier said than done, especially when he's sniffing out rebounds.
Williamson outside to the middle.
I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy baskets.
These are his first free throws of the game. That's good from Jones. Jones hits them both. Murray from outside. That shot off the mark. And so it's the New Orleans Pelicans closing out this quarter with a 7. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter of action so far. All right, a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for the Pelicans.
The way they just continue to drive right at the defense, they've really been overwhelming them when they do this.
Well, not only that, but you love how unselfish they've been to start this game. That's going to get all the guys in a great flow and feeling good. So moving that ball around and scoring off assists, it's a nice way to play.
Jones at small forward with Zion holding down the 4. DeJounte Murray is out there with Trey Murphy, and it's Messi in at the center position. So that's the group out there for New Orleans. Grant, the Denver Nuggets have been on quite the run here in this window of time.
Yeah, B.A., it's all working for Denver in recent years. This is a well-constructed team that they play as a unit, and it makes it so difficult to try to get the best of it.
Here's Brown. Gordon, right side. 6 to shoot. Can't tie it up. That one misses.
Well, they shouldn't be giving that shot to anyone, but they certainly shouldn't be giving it to him. That's a big break for the defense.
On the wing, Murray for 3. Gets the 3 to fall. Murray's got 8.
And Murray wasting no time. He had the space. He rose up. He knocked it down.
Murray with it. He's picked up by Williamson. And it's Murray finishing it off.
Just great offense. The screen freeing him up for the slam.
Hey, without that screen, he doesn't get a clean look at the rim.
Yeah, why settle for the layup when you can attack the rim and rise up like that?
Now here's Murray. Give him 8. And it's Murray finishing it off.
Some verticality out there from DeJounte Murray as he rises up.
Murray inside, defended by Jones. Murray, no good. The Pelicans lead by 5. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
KBA, the Denver Nuggets are building for the long haul. Their philosophy has been to draft polished prospects and then develop them into contributors. They look for 4 qualities: basketball IQ, character, positional size, and absence of skill deficiencies. Brian, the track record has been strong.
It really has. Thanks, Allie.
And Murray with the floater looking silky there.
Outside Murray. Jokic the screen. Murray drives in. Hey, shooting the ball well. He's 5 for 9 in the game. Looking at lineups around the league, Grant, seems like they're becoming more positionless than ever before.
Yeah, you're spot on, B.A. To the point where some people feel all-star voting shouldn't be by position anymore. It should be by merit.
That is tough. Those are those extra reps in the weight room from DeJounte Murray.
And Grant, DeJounte Murray, a bit of a throwback player. He's comfortable attacking at all three levels.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, he does a lot of work in the mid-range for a guard. He's very comfortable with any shot on the floor. Not shy about putting up a ton of attempts if that's what's needed.
It's deflected. There's a minute 54 left to play in the half. Oh, a rim-rattling two-handed jam.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish. Jokic with a screen on Jones. Pass to Jokic. The three. Core three. The Joker knocks it down.
And that just goes towards the all-around game with Jokic.
The drive by Murray. And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Fires in the triple. Murray's got 18 points in the game.
These teams are finding the range, showing a lot of confidence.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
Now here's Murray. 12 points for him. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Zion Williamson. That's his first foul of the game. And 1:01 left to play in the first half.
Hard to score on Herbert Jones. He will lock you up.
Murray scanning the floor. And it's Murray finishing it off.
Wow! Always fun to see point guards who can elevate above the rim like that.
Oh, a strong mindset and even stronger finish.
Well, just seeking out weaknesses in the defense and then exploiting it.
And despite the height disadvantage, oh my, he just attacks that interior.
Yeah, no stopping him on that play. Sometimes even the taller defenders are helpless to stop him.
And it's Watson missing. New Orleans leading by 10. There's 18 seconds left in the second quarter. Back to Murray. Just 5 to shoot. Unloads from 13. Watson with the rebound.
Well, if you believe in the numbers, that mid-range shot is not a high-value shot, even with little or no defense on you.
Denver shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game. The first one falls.
Second team foul. Shooting for Denver. Ball. Taking 2 shots.
So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe. And so it's DeJounte Murray making things happen for the Pelicans. Oh, what a quarter. He was absolutely on fire offensively. We'll be right back after this word. And we played through the first half. Plenty of basketball left in this one. You know, DeJounte Murray has been exceptional here, guys.
I like how they control the tempo and play to his strengths.
Yeah, this is showing that they're not going to play at anybody else's pace but their own.
And Grant, you look at the players the Pelicans have gone after recently. They have a clear plan.
Well, they do, B.A. They want to surround Zion with shooters, which, of course, makes sense. It's sort of the same kind of blueprint the Bucks laid out with Giannis. If you can shoot, the Pelicans have a spot for you.
On the court for Denver, they've got Dario Saric. He's out there with Zeke Naji. Michael Porter out there with Russell Westbrook. And it's Strother in at the 2.
And you can't leave the basket unprotected. Bad things will happen to you.
Yeah, that was just way too easy.
Will not find a higher percentage opportunity than that.
Now here's Westbrook. Saric outside. Back to Westbrook. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock. Westbrook's got 4 points now in the quarter. New Orleans leading by 7. Here's McCollum. To the wing on the left. Beyond the arc. Rebounded by Denver. 90 seconds into the second half now. Najee sets a screen. And here's Porter outside. Doesn't go for him. For New Orleans, they've gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. And here's Brown for 3. The shot comes out. Nuggets trail by 7. Westbrook taking his time here. Outside Porter. Najee sets a screen. And Michael Porter hits from deep. Porter's gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game. McCollum against Westbrook. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by in the third quarter. McCollum's shot is off. The Nuggets have gotten 3 of 4 shots to fall so far in the third. You know, Brent, C.J. McCollum is just a natural leader, a classic connector.
Well, C.J. has been amazing since day one coming into the NBA. I have no doubt that C.J., after his playing career is over with, is going to spend a lot of time either in the front office or in the league office, the way he presents himself and promotes the game. Class act.
And here's New Orleans now. Denver getting their last shot to go, and he gets it to go.
Well, really good ball movement on the entire possession, and then C.J. getting slick.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Up top, Westbrook. Pass to Najee. Played it in with a nice touch off the window. Najee's got his first bucket in this one.
The defense couldn't collapse quickly enough.
Olynyk with a screen on Westbrook. McCollum, the pass to Olynyk. Back to McCollum. A minute 37 left in the third. No problems knocking that one down. And the Pelicans lead by 4.
That's one of the huge attributes of McCollum's game. He can score from anywhere, which makes him very unpredictable as a scorer.
Outside Porter. And there's the drive for 3. Westbrook. Pass to Strother. And another shot. And he takes it up and lays it in.
That kind of looks like a predictable shot, one that they want. The defense has to prevent the ball from getting into that sweet spot.
Ooh, stolen by Westbrook. Fast break. Here come the Nuggets. There's 48 seconds left in the third quarter. Westbrook missing again. New Orleans has gone 4 of 9 so far from the perimeter. Screen by Olynyk. Brown looking around. There's the 3. Westbrook with the rebound. Denver's gone only 1 of 3 from deep here in the third. The game now all tied up. Strother's got 4 points in the quarter.
Well, Westbrook involving his teammates is one thing, but not missing guys wide open, that helps.
McCollum against Westbrook. Fires from deep. And C.J. McCollum good for 3. McCollum's got 5 points. There's 6 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. And here's Westbrook from the arc. And at the close of the third quarter, still a close game. Both teams putting up points in a hurry. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
Well, there's a way to break down the defense with the handle. You can do it with the pass. Prime example of that right there.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. Jones at small forward with Zion holding down the 4. Trey Murphy out there with DeJounte Murray. And it's Messi in at the 5 spot. That's the Pelicans 5. And so it's Jokic who brings up the ball for Denver. It's a 3-point game. And DeJounte Murray is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
And Gordon with the big finish.
One of the better dunkers we have in the NBA, Aaron Gordon. Showtime.
Williamson is doubled. Takes a three. Boy, that foul looked intentional. Not exactly what you'd expect here.
Now, no, it just doesn't make sense given the situation.
Clock at 6. Another shot. The shake. Denver grabs the miss. Watson with it. Checked by Murray. Screen by Gordon. Outside Watson. To take the lead. Pelicans cleared away. Misi's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. With the step back. And it's Murray off the drive. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow. Murray against Jones. And here's Jokic outside. Oh, Jokic is money on the long-distance three.
And not a lot of places on the floor where Jokic cannot do this kind of damage. He does it with the 3-ball.
Murray inside. He's against Watson. Good. He's been great in this one. 9 for 15 after that shot. The Nuggets have gone 2 of 3 to open the fourth quarter. Here's Brown. Jokic the screen. Right wing. Launches a 3. Missed it. 4 for 7 so far in this one.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Paddles through traffic and lays it in. And the Pelicans lead by 2. Oh, it's stolen. Jones feels it out. Williamson outside. Oh, and the big finish by Williamson.
Big-time shot from Zion Williamson. The big guy wants it.
And they double up Murray. Gordon outside. Lets it go from deep. Murray passes to Gordon.
2 minutes. 2 minutes.
Just 5 on the clock. Jokic with a screen on Williamson. For 3, Gordon. And again, Denver no good. New Orleans leading by 4. Right now, firing on all cylinders.
Yeah, there's a nice flow to this offense right now. I just love the strong finish there inside.
Man, he's got that dunker's mindset, doesn't he? Always ready to pounce. Now here's Murray to win the run. The rebound by Murray.
We're not going to see that very often. The defense in the vicinity, but still, he's not one to blow layups.
Second team foul.
Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. There's a screen. Outside Murray. Let's go with a 3. Rebounded by Denver. Jokic has got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active from the arc. They get the rebound. Outside Watson. Jokic with a screen on Murray. 6 to shoot. Watson passes to Jokic. Yes! What a beautiful shot. Brings him within 3.
Jokic stepping up big time here.
Pass to Misi. Outside Jones. Outside the arc. Drills it from deep.
I think the defense has more concerns out there on the floor, and they give him a good open look from the perimeter.
Things aren't looking good here. I mean, they need points, and they need them now.
Looking unlikely right here. That time ticking away.
Murray, no good. 26 seconds left in the fourth.
And right here, they can't waste any time.
Well, it's probably a little bit too late here, but you really need to score a bucket here to stay alive.
And DeJounte Murray is going to pick up the foul. That'll be a second foul of the game.
Second team foul.
17 seconds left in the game. Murray from outside. It doesn't go for him. Outside Murray. With the drive. Puts up a deep three. And the miss. And so it's New Orleans winning this one. This one was in the balance right until the final seconds.
NBA,
All right, Allie, thank you. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast.
Now let's take a look at the Nuggets opening lineup. The 4 and the 5. It's Gordon and Jokic. In at the guard spots, it's Murray and Brown. And it's Watson in at the 3 spot. And for the Timberwolves, Edwards on the wing. He's joined by McDaniels. Randall out there with Reed. And it's DiVincenzo in at the point. And it's Gordon finishing it off.
If you don't keep Aaron Gordon out of the paint, it's going to be a long night. How easy is that?
When it's all said and done, Jokic, Greg, is going to be the Nuggets' career leader in many categories.
And he's already their franchise leader in rebounds, assists, triple-doubles, and playoff points, and many other advanced stats as well.
Murray against McDaniel. Murray down low. Pass to Watson. It's stolen by Edwards. Reed with it. And it's Gordon picking him up. Reed misses. And here's Denver. And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
I had a chance to catch up with Chris Finch. And when it comes to Jamal Murray, Coach said it's crucial to make sure his defense doesn't slack off on him. He said Murray is a microwave scorer. He can get hot in a real hurry. Our guys know they have to talk with one another out there and help each other out. Communication is key. Guys, back to you.
Thank you, David. DiVincenzo passes to Reed. Murray against McDaniel. Clock at 6. Minnesota needs to get off a shot here. Randall no good. And so it's Jokic with it. He brings it up for the Denver Nuggets. Here's Watson. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse. Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. DiVincenzo with it. Now defended by Jokic. And once again off the mark by Minnesota. For Denver, they've gotten their first 3 shots to go in for them to start off this game.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the 2-hand slam. Reed with a screen for DiVincenzo. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
Well, easy money, right? I like the strategy. Go inside, get a high percentage look.
What's great about Jokic, GA, is he can put up MVP numbers, and he's got a little personality to him, doesn't he?
He does. You can tell he just loves life. He loves everything he does, especially when he's on the floor, making his teammates better. Ooh, he put a little extra on that one.
He does. He doesn't usually finish soft either. Obviously, he can when necessary, but not that time. Now here's Randall. Edwards looking it over. Randall with a screen for Edwards. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Over Gordon. No good off the front iron.
Listen, offensively, they're very comfortable with him taking that shot. It's a good look under very little pressure. He just can't convert.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their play.
Well, what great game planning, what great execution. It doesn't get much better than this.
There's 1:40 left here in the opening quarter. Reed with a screen for DiVincenzo. How's that for an answer? Right back with the dunk.
I'll bet even they didn't think the pick would work that well.
No. And they get the major league dunk out of it, too.
My question is, where was the help? Someone rotate over and challenge.
Now here's Murray. Minnesota with the rebound.
It's all about the defense right there. Without that level of activity, he probably scores it.
Edwards drives in. Reed kicks to Edwards. Shot clock at 6. Here he goes. And he hammers that one down right on the face of Jamal Murray.
Oh, Anthony Edwards thinks this game is a dunk contest. Go ahead, young sir. What a finish.
Jokic with the screen on McDaniel. .34 seconds left here in the first quarter. And here's Jokic. Out Outside for Murray. Another shot. And Jokic with the basket on the assist by Murray.
Smooth like butter. Jokic can make you pay from anywhere.
Pass to Reed. Outside for Randall. Randall, a screen on Jokic. And the wide open shot from deep in. And oh, he hits the buzzer beater.
And give him credit. Good awareness of the time remaining.
And to me,
and that does it for the first quarter. Denver on top, up 4. And we'll be back in just a moment with the start of the second quarter. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for Denver?
So far in this one, guys, it's been the shooting. In particular, from mid-range. That has been huge for them.
And their assist total also impressive early, creating with the pass, playing for teammates.
Edwards on the wing. He's joined by McDaniel. Reed is out there with Julius Randle. And it's DiVincenzo in the point guard. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Timberwolves. Jokic with a screen on DiVincenzo. Jokic passes to Watson. Back to Jokic. Jokic gets it done right in front, in close. It's been a few years now, Doris, but it feels like point guard is the position in the NBA.
Well, Kevin, we certainly have our share of great point guards. Luka Doncic, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, they seem to be in the MVP conversation consistently. But the last couple MVPs, you look back, you've got a couple of centers. For a long time, the small forward spot dominated the game. It's really something that's in constant flux.
And Jokic slams it in.
And you got to be aware of where Jokic is on the break. Analyzes transition situations and takes advantage of it. Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, sure. And here in the second with about a minute and a half gone by. Jokic with the screen on DiVincenzo. Brown's shot is off. Timberwolves trail by 4. Outside Edwards. That 3 off the mark. And it's Gordon with the ball. He brings it up for Denver. You hear, Doris, people now calling Anthony Edwards one of the faces of the NBA. And I'm assuming you'd agree.
100% agree, because the skills are extraordinary. The development in his decision-making has gone leaps and bounds from where it was. Beyond that, Kevin, he's a lockdown defender, one of the best competitors, fearless in the big moments, and one of the most charismatic young men in the league today. This guy is spectacular.
A nice shot by McDaniel.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
Murray against McDaniel. With the floater. A rebound by the Timberwolves. Outside Edwards. Pass to Reed. Back to Edwards. Alive, Minnesota, and out of bounds as the Nuggets gain possession. And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. Nikola Jokic may not be the most physically gifted, but there's an old saying in basketball, you're as fast as you can anticipate. LeBron James says he sees plays before they happen. A lot of people don't understand it, but I do. He's special. Kevin?
You know, his mind for the game is just on another level. We appreciate that report. And Watson slams it in.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
It's just too slow to react. You can't afford to sleepwalk through possessions. What's going on out there?
Now here's Edwards. Driving it.
Oh, that's unbelievable. Well, Edwards says, yes, you're playing exceptional defense, but my offensive game is better. I'm a solid 225.
Jokic sets the screen for Murray. Reed against Jokic. Jokic rising up.
Oh, that's just too easy for Jokic. This is why defensively you've got to get him away from the basket.
Reed with a screen for Edwards. Takes a three. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. Watson kicks to Gordon. 29 seconds left in the first half. Here's Brown. Defended by DiVincenzo. Brown's shot is off.
Well, if the defense gives him that shot next time, they could get burned. I think he's just a little bit out of rhythm.
It's Edwards on the wing. Edwards shooting fearlessly from the arc.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Nuggets lead by 3. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is... Thank you, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of action following halftime. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. You look at Jokic in this game, he has been everywhere.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column? Through 2 quarters, he has been terrific.
And one would expect that the defense made some adjustments at halftime, but he has the ability to answer right back.
Taking a look at the Nuggets, they've got Michael Porter. He's out there with Saric. It's Najee in at the 5 down low. Westbrook scanning the floor. Saric with the screen for Westbrook. Out to Saric. Lets it go with the 3. That's good, and so Westbrook comes up with the assist. And the Nuggets lead by 4.
Okay, Dario Saric, that three-point shot is pretty. What a relaxed shooter he is.
Alexander Walker finds Gobert and finished off by Gobert.
And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
And those advanced numbers, Doors, they show Rudy Gobert is historically great.
Kevin, I love that you are an analytics lover, but for me, it's about the eye test. Rudy Gobert has won the Defensive Player of the Year on more than one occasion. He's played on winning teams, and he's been an integral part of their success. He is one of the all-time great defenders we've seen.
And when you are as good a shooter as he is, you have to have the confidence to take that shot. It might not always fall.
And for most guys, I think you only want to take that shot if you hit a few in a row. That is absolutely a heat check.
Saric, that's good. Saric has got 5 now.
This guy is an efficient scorer. Dario Saric knows his strengths on the offensive end and can capitalize.
Gobert with a screen on Porter. Back to Alexander Walker. Rebound by the Nuggets. And stolen by Miller. One-on-one fast break. Back to Gobert. Misses the layup. He had him with that pump fake. Denver leading by 4 to the wing right side. Strother. That's good, and so Westbrook comes up with the assist. Strother's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Here's Shannon, covered by Saric. Here's Alexander Walker. The rim-rattling two-handed jam.
Making the most of the screen. That's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot, Greg. Frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Where was the defense? No fighting through the pick, no rotation. My goodness.
Here's Najee, defended by Gobert. Shot clock at 5. There's the pick. Here's Strother. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Timberwolves trail by 5. Here's Shannon. The shake. Second chance shot. Out to Miller. Lets it go from deep. Westbrook pulls it in.
Well, you can see why the defense dared him to shoot it. That's not really his spot.
Pass to Alexander Walker. We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the third now. Softly drops in the floater.
Boy, that's beautiful touch on the floater. And let's remember, not everyone has that shot in their arsenal.
Outside Westbrook. This one for 3. It's good from long range. Westbrook's got himself on the board with 3 there.
Now, Russell Westbrook wants to keep the defense honest, so he'll make just enough three-point shots to do exactly that.
Miller with a screen on Porter. Alexander Walker up top. 6 points for him. From the stripe. Second shot opportunity. Here's Gobert. Here's Alexander Walker. Guarded by Porter. Gobert with a screen on Porter. Alexander Walker passes to Gobert. He trains it as the shot clock ticks down. Gobert's got his second basket of the game.
Listen, at just over 7 feet, we know Gobert's going to be terrific on the glass.
Outside Porter. Sharch with the screen for Porter. Fires from deep. And that one is off. No good that time. The third quarter comes to a close. Nuggets ahead, up by 4. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter form.
And when you're the beneficiary of a pass that good, you better deliver, and he did just that.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. Edwards on the wing. He's joined by McDaniel. Randall out there with Naz Reid. And it's DiVincenzo in at the point. So that's the lineup for Minnesota.
And on the drive, Murray can seem unstoppable. His agility cuts the defense apart there.
The shot's good from DiVincenzo.
And you don't want to allow too many of those short ones with the game right now in the balance.
Jokic with the screen on McDaniel. Fades back. And it's Jokic missing.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Here's Edwards. Bursting off the floor. Edwards hammers it down.
Oh, guys, the agility, the hops, everything about Anthony Edwards, so good athletically.
And it's Murray with the jam.
Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
Boy, and not just the aggression, the ability to get to the rim, but how about the finish with intention? Oh.
Now, here's DiVincenzo. Defense right on him. Reid kicks to Edwards. Jokic craps the miss. Jokic has got 6 rebounds here tonight. And then Gordon with the dunk.
Just put the pass in his vicinity, and Aaron Gordon will take care of the rest.
McDaniel sets a screen for Edwards. To the left side wing. And finished off by McDaniel.
And those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Well, credit him for going for it, not settling, saying, I'm going to attack.
Murray, the pass to Jokic. Here's Watson. Edwards with the block.
Wow, great defensive play by Anthony Edwards, engaged on that end of the floor right now. Such a clutch shooter. This guy lives for these kinds of moments and delivers.
Here's Brown. Defended by DiVincenzo. There's the drive. The shot's good. And the Nuggets lead by 3.
Well, use the pick and going right to the cup. I love the aggressiveness.
Edwards with it. And it's Gordon picking him up. Edwards kicks to Randall. Can't tie it up as that one's no good.
And really, for some reason, just not a big part of their offense today. Hard to get into a rhythm when you're getting so few opportunities at the rim.
Here's Brown. Defended by DiVincenzo. A nice shot by Brown. Now it's a 5-point Denver lead.
You love how each side has risen to the challenge throughout this one.
I'll tell you, we have seen great...
that was something else.
Anthony Edwards relishes big-time moments, and he delivers right there.
Murray against McDaniel. Jokic with a screen on McDaniel. Murray, the pass to Watson. And Watson slams it in.
Yeah, just a simple one-hand flush.
I think he got a few more inches on his vertical by going with the spike. Edwards with it. Watson's there. And Edwards slams it in.
We know this about Anthony Edwards. He is fearless in these moments. That's a big-time clutch delivery.
Here's Brown. Defended by DiVincenzo. Brown, the pass to Jokic. And now the Timberwolves on the break. Right side, Edwards. McDaniel sets a screen for Edwards. Randall a screen on Murray. Near the three-point line, it's Edwards. And it's Denver with the rebound.
Now, you can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
And they should, because it's when you start turning down that kind of look that your offense can start to bog down a bit.
Jokic, and foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. And here we go. A coach's challenge has been initiated. Have to now review the personal foul in question.
The original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replay, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. With double-checking, and the game continues on.
Minnesota calls timeout. They're trailing by 4. Any ideas on strategy being discussed right now in that huddle?
No time to waste here. Quick bucket and a foul.
Everybody has got to be in the exact perfect position defensively, and execution has got to be on point.
Here's Edwards driving inside. Good.
Now, I'm not sure who was supposed to be on him that possession. I mean, apparently neither did the defenders.
And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Yeah, you can't let them hold the ball and just milk those last seconds away.
Good on the first, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And so both free throws are good. And it's a 4-point ball game.
You've got to show composure, and he comes through right when the team needs him most.
The 3 for DiVincenzo. It's good. And what a sensational bucket to bring them within 1. So it's the Nuggets taking the W in a close one. They break the hearts of every fan in the building with a dramatic late victory.
And Kevin,
And checking out the New Orleans opening lineup. Jones at small forward with Zion holding down the 4. Trey Murphy out there with Murray. And it's Messi in at center. And for Minnesota, Ant is at the 2 with McDaniels playing the 3. Julius Randle out there with Naz Reid. And it's DiVincenzo in at the 1. Well, Grant, when you take a look at this matchup, both these teams feature an impressive backcourt.
No question, B.A. And I get the sense that bragging rights are on the line here. Everything you can do, I can do better. Expect some exciting back-and-forth action in this one.
Well, and even though he couldn't get that one to fall, that's a shot they want him taking.
Murray up top, DiVincenzo covering, and he makes it.
Yeah, the closer he gets, the deadlier Murray can be. He just enjoys working close in.
DiVincenzo against Murray. Up top, DiVincenzo. From behind the arc. Jones grabs the board.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Williamson with it. He's picked up by Edwards. Oh, and the big finish by Williamson.
And giving them what they want, the incredible dunking ability of Zion on full display.
You know, there's so much to like about Herb Jones. It's hard to know where to start with this guy, Coach.
Well, Brian, I think I know where it starts. It starts with him being an all-defensive caliber defender, one of the best in the league. But then lately, he's been so efficient from three-point range, and his overall efficiency at the offensive end has gone way up. He's become a complete player.
Coaches love to see ball movement, especially when it gets you that kind of look.
Murray, no good.
Well, the defense just gave him that shot, and he wasn't able to convert. Very disappointing.
Launches it. And Edwards good for 3.
Well, you have to be careful with Edwards on the arc because he is completely fearless.
The 3. Murray, no good.
Oh, he's frustrated there. You know he wanted to come right back with the 3 of his own.
Minnesota's gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Murray against DiVincenzo. Randle is screen on Murray. Shot clock at 6. The 3 ball. It's hauled in by New Orleans. Pass to Messi. Williamson outside. He got a piece of it. Outside Edwards. Here he goes. And Edwards slams it in.
Yeah, Edwards has some big bounce in his step.
Murray finds some space. Gets a very good look and converts.
Yeah, you want to get him going as soon as possible. Great way for him to start this game.
Yeah, and I'll tell you what, if he gets into a good rhythm early, watch out.
Reed finds Randle. Outside McDaniels. Back to Randle. 3-pointer. Messi grabs the board. Messi's got 4 rebounds in the game. Grant, when you look at this Pelicans team, their length is so impressive.
Yeah, they've made a point to draft players with big wingspans, and that really helps them on the defensive end. They're all very switchable.
Picked by Williamson. Here's the 3. Randle pulls down the board.
Well, the defense catches a break there. You expect him to make those.
Inside. A slam dunk by Reed.
Well, he's a bit of an undersized center. However, his leaping ability can certainly mask that.
That ties it up. Murray's got 7 points in the game.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Here's DiVincenzo. An easy 2 on the layup.
And they may have talked about shot selection coming into this.
The Pelicans have gone 4 of 10 shooting the rock in this first quarter. Kicks it out to Williamson. Back to Murray. Five to shoot. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for two. New Orleans shooting their first free throws of this game. First free throw is good.
Number 25, 2 shots.
And he makes both free throws.
We expect nothing less. He's generally been very good at the line.
Reed to screen on Murray. DiVincenzo against Jones. Edwards, the pass to DiVincenzo. Tie game in Minnesota. Don't go away. We'll be back with the second quarter. And it's been a pretty even game here after one quarter of play. And when you consider how Minnesota is doing, guys, your thoughts?
Well, there's no reason to take risky shots when you can collect points at the rim.
Yeah, they've made a point to get inside on this defense, and it's been working like a charm early on.
Okay, on the court right now, second quarter for the Pelicans. Jones at small forward with Zion holding down the 4. DeJounte Murray is out there with Trey Murphy, and it's Misi in at the 5, down low. Reed sets a screen. Here's Edwards. Get up, Anthony Edwards!
Well, Edwards is such a strong player, skilled at absorbing contact and still finishing.
And Stan, while Edwards has pushed back, it hasn't stopped others from comparing him to his airness, Michael Jordan.
And that talk is more about how his game reminds one of MJ and less about greatness. Edwards' career is just getting started.
Outside Edwards. Outside, DiVincenzo. Randall on the screen. DiVincenzo, pass to Randall. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down.
On either side of the pick and roll, Randall is a problem.
Murray scanning the floor. To the wing, right side. Williamson against Randall. Pass to Murray. Now approaching 2 minutes of action here in the second. Counted.
The defense getting out-hustled on the putback. Can't let that happen.
And I can tell you from experience, these are the types of things that drive coaches crazy.
Deflected. And it's Murray finishing it off.
Oh, quick lift off the floor. And Murray has that long reach, making it look easy.
Nice shot by DiVincenzo. DiVincenzo's gotten his second bucket.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
Fires the 3. Nails it from beyond the arc. And the Pelicans lead by 3.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
Outside Reed. Pass to Edwards. Back to Reed. Edwards against Jones. Inside, Edwards lays it in. And there's a bevy of young talent in the NBA right now. Who are you most excited to see grow into a star?
Oh! Wow! Oh, man. Murray not hesitating to put on a little show at the defense's expense.
Here's Edwards. Outside McDaniels. Pass to DiVincenzo. And it's out of bounds to Minnesota. A minute 39 left to play in the first half. Clock at 4. The Timberwolves need to get off a shot here. McDaniels from long range. Jones grabs the board. The Pelicans lead by 3. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. He has 7.
Yeah, he makes it look so easy out there. The game comes naturally to him.
For 3, DiVincenzo gets the 3 ball to go.
And for the defense, that is a heart-sinking moment when you see him that wide open from beyond the arc.
They get it back. Williamson. McDaniels with some nice D.
He's as surprised as we are. Most nights, that bucket is automatic.
Randall is screen on Jones. McDaniels from long range. And another 3 from Minnesota.
Well, defensively, all eyes are on Edwards, and that creates opportunities for others.
And they blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance at another one at the stripe.
And despite the size mismatch, getting a little aggressive down there in the paint.
Yeah, he didn't let the defense affect him there. He just kept his focus.
A chance at a 2 for 1 if they'd like.
And I really can't see why they wouldn't.
Edwards with it. 9 points in the game. Reed is screen on Jones. Edwards, a pass to Reed. Off target with the 3. New Orleans in the lead. Now Murray. He's got 14. He takes it in. Out to the wing. Williamson with it. He's picked up by Edwards. Here's Misi. That's good. And it's Williamson with the assist. Misi's got 4 points in the quarter.
Where's the rim protection? That's just too easy for him.
And it's out of bounds to Minnesota.
Well, that's just a careless pass. He's lucky that was just deflected and not picked off.
McDaniels from long range. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. It's New Orleans leading by 4. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. You know, DeJounte Murray has been exceptional here, guys.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
Yeah, and in terms of slowing him down, I think they're going to have to change things up. Give him some different looks.
They've got Miller. He's out there with Rudy Gobert, and it's Minot in at the 3. So that's the Timberwolves 5.
Slow defensive rotation causing a breakdown along the perimeter.
They set a pick. McCollum right side. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Olynyk. Yep, that one goes. And the Pelicans lead by 3.
You know, at the offensive end, McCollum does a little of everything for you. I mean, that was a great pass.
Well, one of the sharpest players off the floor, C.J. McCollum.
Well, Brian, he also did a great job as president of the Players Union, and he's great on his podcast, too.
I'm sure he'll be doing games with you soon enough after his playing career.
Yeah, I just hope he's not taking my job.
Here's Shannon. McCollum defends. Gobert with a screen on McCollum. Second shot opportunity. Gobert, no good. The Pelicans lead by 3. McCollum outside. And there's a pick. From downtown. Knocks it down from distance. McCollum's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Here's Shannon. Pass to Gobert. Miller outside. Back to Gobert. And it's Gobert in the comfort zone.
Outstanding job converting in close. Gobert understands how to execute around the rim.
McCollum finds Olynyk. Screen by Olynyk. Here's McCollum. Sweet little floater. McCollum's got 5 points now this quarter.
Yeah, it took just enough off of it for the floater.
And now we have an intentional foul. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, bizarre play, B.A. Not sure what got into him. You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Outside, Alexander Walker takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
All he needed was a little separation. So effective.
Boy, cleared the path, put him in position for a prime-time dunk.
Well, give credit to the screener there. That's how you help free up your teammates.
Here's Shannon. He drops it from range. Shannon's got 6.
Well, maybe not the shot they were looking for there, but the defense gave it to him, and he knocked it down.
Here's McCollum. It's rebounded by Minnesota. 1:49 left in the third quarter here. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play. Minnesota shooting their first free throw of the game here. And it's tied up with that one. And, Coach, you took the Magic to the 2009 NBA Finals. Give us an idea of the different kind of pressure that exists in the finals.
Well, I didn't really feel as much pressure, but at the end of it, it was excruciating to get that close and to have a chance and then to lose in 5 games. Like, you know, even then going through it, that it's going to be hard to get another chance at it. So I would just sum it up and say excruciating.
Here's Gobert. The layup off target. New Orleans has gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. McCollum looking it over. Pass to Brown. And he banks in the layup. Now it's a 4-point Pelican lead.
Keeping pace here. That's an excellent move inside.
The Timberwolves have gone 5 for 9 from the floor in the third quarter. To the inside. Here's Shannon. Lets the 3 fly. Now here's Alexander Walker. Up and over McCollum. That one off the back iron and out. The Pelicans lead by 4. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Brown can't hit. Minnesota's gone 2 of 3 from outside so far in the third quarter. Pass to Minot. And here's Miller. Outside, Alexander Walker. The 3 is up. The Timberwolves again can't hit. Gets it off. No good on the buzzer beater. The third quarter comes to a close. Pelicans ahead. We've reached the fourth quarter in what has been a Timberwolves trail by 4. On the court for the Pelicans, getting the fourth quarter going. Jones at small forward with Zion holding down the 4. Trey Murphy out there with DeJounte Murray. And it's Messi in a the 5 spot. And it's Murray with the ball for the Pelicans. 4-3, buries it from 3. And the Pelicans lead by 7.
Murray just owning things on the offensive end, getting to his shots and making them.
Murray against DiVincenzo. The Pelicans pull it in.
Wow, missed opportunity from point-blank range. You got to make those.
Jones' shot is good.
Terrific court awareness there. Murray recognizes the open man and wastes no time getting him the ball.
Puts up a deep 3. Another miss by Minnesota. The Pelicans lead by 10. Pass to Messi. Jones in the post, guarded by Edwards. Shot clock at 6. New Orleans needs to hurry. Late clock. There's the triple. And again, it's New Orleans with a three.
They really rely on Murray as a shot creator. He makes a conscious effort to keep everyone involved.
The three, DiVincenzo. Jones grabs the board.
His shot selection's been poor. If I were coaching this team, he'd be sitting next to me.
And, Coach, you look at DeJounte Murray, a 6'5", do-it-all guard.
Well, Brian, he's got the size and quickness to defend either backcourt position. Offensively, he's best with the ball in his hands, but he has developed his spot-up game to help the team.
And the Timberwolves going with a whole new group out there.
The big-time throwdown.
Check him out. Keeps the grip on that rim after the finish. A little extra emphasis. This one for three. Drains the triple.
Team's confidence.
Back to Murray. Puts up a three. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Timberwolves trail by 14. Here's Alexander Walker. The three-pointer off the mark.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Here's Williamson. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take two from the free throw line. Well, Coach, Zion is always must-see TV when he plays. It's his availability that is questioned.
Yeah, it is, Brian, but he's been healthier. And when he plays, there's nobody like him in the NBA with that size, skill, and force.
Around 3 minutes gone here in the fourth. Pass to Shannon. Fires for three. It's hauled in by New Orleans. Misi's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. And it's Murray off the drive. Kicks it out to Williamson. Williamson. Oh, a highlight jam by Zion. Wow.
And few sights are more impressive than Zion taking flight and absolutely annihilating the rim.
Here's Shannon. And another basket for Minnesota.
Not exactly what Coach wanted coming up the floor, but he'll take it.
To the paint. Here's Murray. Good. And he's hit 8 of 14 now. A solid offensive performance.
And it gets even worse for them. I mean, he just waltzes down the lane, extending their advantage. Not good.
Well, it's not going to get any easier if they can't improve their defensive intensity. They got to show some fight.
Pass to Jones. 1:05 left in the fourth. And there's the whistle. That one goes on Herb Jones. That's foul number 2 for him.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge. And a comfortable win for them here. Game is out of reach. Good performance for the Pelicans.
They had to fight for this one. With the game hanging in the balance a couple of times, they made winning plays, Grant.
It's all about having a strong mentality. What's interesting is that anytime momentum turned against them, instead of folding, they responded with their own attack.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for DeJounte Murray.
Well, as a coach, it's so fun to watch a player dominate the game offensively like he did in this one.
To the left side wing. Down low. Kicks it out to Williamson. Basket counts.
Leaving nothing to chance. This run shutting the door on him.
Yeah, this run has poured a bucket of water on any ember of a potential comeback.
And here's Alexander Walker. So New Orleans takes this one by a large margin. Exceptional effort on the road.
basketball purist, and Greg, I know you do, one thing you gotta love watching is great ball movement.
Which is something both of these teams take pride in. It's always fun to watch guys be unselfish with the ball and look to make each other better.
Now the opening lineup for the New Orleans Pelicans. Jones and Williamson in at the forward positions. Murray out there with Trey Murphy. And it's Messi in at the center, filling out the middle. Inside. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
What? You mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas. I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
And the dunk by Williamson.
Goodness, I mean, we feel those science dunks shake the floor.
Now, here's Watson. He's covered by Murray. Here's Jokic. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Really nice job to convert the putback opportunity there. I mean, he stayed with that play from start to finish. That's something we say about him a lot.
Now, here's Murray. Plays it up and banks it in.
Tell you what, guys, you've got to be more aware of Murray there. When he's aggressive like that, he can cause problems.
Well, Clark, we know Nikola Jokic has many interests outside of basketball, like training his horses.
I love that about him. When basketball season is over, he knows exactly what he wants to do and needs to do to take care of his body, but he's not going to be a slave to basketball year-round. He's got other interests, and he's going to indulge and engage in those. He's got other passions, which I love seeing, and horses apparently one of his other passions for sure.
Now here's Gordon. Puts up a three. Offensive rebound. Here's Jokic. Good work there as it goes.
Savvy, size, length, strength, touch. Jokic, a low down on the blocks.
Murray for three. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Murray's got 7 points in the game.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
On the wing, Gordon. Covered by Williamson. 5 on the clock. Murray outside. Bangs home the trifecta.
Immensely confident in his game. Murray doesn't think twice about pulling the trigger from deep, nor should he.
Here's Messi, and he jams it with authority.
And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice assist.
Murray scanning the floor. Jokic sets the screen for Murray. Jokic kicks to Murray. Jokic a screen. Over Jones. Bounces high off the rim and drops. He has 6.
Boy, slick pass by Murray. He makes such an effort to create for his teammates.
Now the Pelicans have lost in the first round GA of the playoffs in 2 of the last 3 years.
And with how good the West is right now, they knew they couldn't stand pat. They felt the urgency to make some changes this offseason in order to take the next step.
Here's Murray following the score by DeJounte Murray. Murray is tipped. So the wing on the left. Here's Williamson. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Greg, one of the best assets of Zion Williamson is his versatility.
And the combination of power and skill, it's obviously unique. And what I love about him is he's making better and better decisions. He's become as reliable as he is explosive.
Now here's Murray. There's 47 seconds left to play in the first quarter. And he lays it straight in. Murray's got 5.
Murray doing whatever it takes to find the shot. Dynamic play from Jamal.
Nifty move. And it's Murray laying it in.
Nice job getting inside for the layup. Got the deep thinking jump shot, gave a little pump fake, and then off to the races.
Murray against Jones. Pass to Jokic. And Denver again with the bucket.
What's really cool about Jokic is that he's just as effective working off the ball. He's ready to shoot when he catches it.
Murray scanning the floor. Jones sets the pick for Murray. No good with the layup.
Well, you know, this is what happens. You can't afford to lose concentration even for a nanosecond.
DeJounte Murray has been leading the charge for New Orleans. He comes. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far in the scoreboard. Hey, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Pelicans?
Getting downhill has really been impressive to me. Not settling from the outside. They're going right to the rack.
And I also like how they've trusted one another with the rock, creating shots by keeping the ball moving.
So the Pelican 5 right now. Jones and Williamson in at the forward position. Trey Murphy is out there with DeJounte Murray. And it's Messi in at the center position.
You know, when Murray finishes like this, guys, it shows you how aggressive his mindset is in attacking the defense.
The Nuggets trail. Pass to Gordon. From down in the low post. It goes.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
Screen by Jones for three. Murray. And then Jones with the jam.
Boy, you've got Murray running the pick and roll. The timing is going to be right on time every time.
Murray, the pass to Gordon. To the paint. Jokic kicks to Gordon. Now, here's Watson. He has yet to score. A floater. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. Well, for New Orleans, shooting has been sensational. 75% for the game. Williamson with a screen for Murray. We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter now. Jacks up a three. Jones. They get it back. Outside for Murray. Sinks the triple. Murray's got 14 points.
Boy, it's been all Murray all day, 24/7. He's really become a lethal offensive presence.
Jokic with this screen on Jones. Here's Murray. Pass to Watson. Jokic with the screen on Murray. Watson's shot is off. New Orleans leading by 4. Mark, it has been quite a run for the Nuggets, hasn't it, who have made the playoffs every season since 2019.
And how about this, Kevin? They've only been lower than a 3 seed one time in that span. And that was because Murray missed the season due to injury. They are consistently tough.
Brown's shot is off. The Pelicans have gone 2 of 6 from the field in the second quarter so far. Pass to Messi. Driving the lane, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Messi's got the lead up to 6 now for the Pelicans. Jones against Murray. Down low. Stolen by Jones. Fires the 3. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
Gets the shot he wants. The defense wasn't quite connected enough. They lost contact.
2 minutes.
Kicks it out to Gordon. To stop the run. It's rebounded by New Orleans.
Boy, you can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
You know, guys, no denying it's been a rough patch here. I think they've got to run whatever is best in their playbook to get a good shot.
Williamson with a screen for Murray. The 3. That shot missing. The Nuggets trail by 9. Pass to Brown. And here's Watson. Still yet to score. Going inside. 2 points. That one goes.
And with those points, he puts an end to that 10-0 run by the Pelicans.
Murray outside. Good for basket number 7 tonight on a not-so-unlucky 13 shots. The Nuggets have gone 3 of 7 shooting the ball here in the second quarter. And it's Murray with the jam.
Love how creative Murray is with the ball. He's dribbling through defenders like he's out there by himself.
Outside, Jones. Outside for Murray. There's 42 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. And it's Murray with the jam.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one.
Well, I think he did plenty of damage nonetheless. I mean, it was only with one hand, but he still threw that down pretty hard.
Here's Murray. The Pelicans make their last shot. The shot. Zion Williamson grabs the miss. And so it's Williamson with it. He brings it up for the Pelicans. They lead by their biggest margin of the game.
Well, you look at him. He's a quality floor general who knows exactly how to dish the ball to his teammates. Murray, nice job there running the offense. Usually, guys, he's going to knock that one down from there. Proficient at operating in that medium range area.
And he makes good on the layup. 7 points in the game.
And, guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
And that concludes the first half. Pelicans on top as they wrap up the second quarter with a huge surge, an 18-4 run. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of the third quarter.
Get ready for the fan half-court shot.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. DeJounte Murray has been sensational.
Man, how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
They've got Porter. He's out there with Saric. And it's Crawford in at the 2 spot. That's the group on the floor for Denver. Well, Michael Porter Jr. is one of the premier shooters in the NBA.
And that size that he brings to that sweet stroke makes it hard to get to a shot. 6'10", shoots it with confidence, shoots it with great fluidity. And, man, is he special. And he's worked through some injury trouble early in his career, and now he's one of the more lethal front court players in the league on the perimeter.
Now here's McCollum. It's McCollum on the wing. And it's Denver with the rebound.
You know, sometimes making it difficult for him to finish at the rim is all you can ask for from the defense.
Porter, no luck. Pelicans leading by 11. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Kevin, Michael Porter Jr. was the #1 ranked player in high school, but a back injury changed things. He said, my potential may look different now, but as long as I can truly say what I had, I gave it my all. That's all that success should be defined by. Kevin, he grounds himself in gratitude and the work he's put in.
Thanks, D.A. He is a worker and living the dream.
There's no doubt about McCollum's touch from long range. He is a sharpshooter.
Here's Najee. Misses the 3.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight. Great teamwork, punctuated by a strong finish.
That is the perfect fast break, guys. Getting a hoop before the defense can get set.
Now here's Westbrook. Still scoreless. And that one's good by Porter.
Really good to see Porter Jr. utilizing the mid-range stroke. Knocking those down can open up other parts of his game.
Westbrook against McCollum. And Clark, on average, free throw attempts are down a fair bit in the last 20, 25 years.
Yeah, I mean, from a fan perspective, I think you compare a field goal to a couple of free throws. It's obvious, though, which is more entertaining to watch. You want to see guys score the ball in live action.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take. He can be a forgotten man in their offense sometimes, but he still has to keep an eye on him.
And the foul called on Russell Westbrook. That is his first foul of the game.
Really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Heads-up action there. Reading the play and then beating him to the spot. Well done.
And the basket by McCollum.
Look at McCollum just going to work. So good at using his creativity to find shots inside.
Westbrook, no good. And Zeke Naji gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Here's New Orleans. They've gone on a 10-2 run, not allowing much. McCollum against Westbrook.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Now here's McCollum. He's guarded closely. That one drops for him. McCollum's got 7 points for the quarter.
Well, part of their game plan was to block out the noise and just stay focused.
And what's been impressive is that it's not been any one player. It's been a collective effort, contributions from everybody.
And you look at this year's Denver team, you know, Greg, trying to get more from their bench than they did last year.
Yeah, and you just don't want your starters to play so many minutes that they get gassed in the postseason. That's something Denver's trying to avoid this time around. Easier said, though, than done.
Another miss by Westbrook. Pelicans leading by 20. It's McCollum on the wing. He's covered by Westbrook. Offline with his three.
And even without that three ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
And he converts the layup. Porter's got 6.
Sweet move by Porter Jr. Getting around the contact and finding the hoop.
Olynyk, a screen on Westbrook. And the layup's good off the glass. He's got 9.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
There's 42 seconds left here in the third quarter. McCollum against Westbrook. Here's McCollum. He's got 9 over Westbrook. Again, McCollum missing. And here we go with Westbrook running it up the court. Drops in the tray off the fast break. Westbrook's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. From the corner. It's hauled in by Michael Porter.
He's got to be disappointed with himself on that one. He has got to knock those down.
Naji misses the 3, and he used the pump fake well there, but he couldn't capitalize. There's Brown with the 3, and so it's New Orleans feeling good about their 17-point lead heading into the break. Their defense has been very effective. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, and with the accuracy to go along with that vision. I mean, he put the ball in the absolute perfect spot. That's how you orchestrate.
His third personal foul.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. So the Pelican 5 right now. Williamson outside. A floater. And finished off by Williamson.
Well, what a dunk artist this guy is. Whenever Williamson takes flight, you're just expecting to see something special.
Murray down low. defended by Jones. Murray, no good. New Orleans leading by 19 points. Always going up for the alley-oop here. And the Nuggets pushing it up now. Here's Brown. That's in, coming off the assist from Jokic.
Good find from Jokic. Fantastic. They getting that rock to teammates on time, on target.
Pass to Messi. That's tipped. We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. Watson surveying the D. The shot missing. New Orleans has gotten a lot of looks from outside tonight. 5 of 12. Murray, no good. The Nuggets trail by 16. Pass to Jokic. Jokic doing the job inside.
I have a lot of respect for Jokic's feel for the game. He plays the right way, sees everything, great vision, and he processes what he sees so quickly.
Murray for three, and the three ball is good. Murray's got 21 in the game.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
Oh, perfect timing there to knock down the teardrop.
Here's Murray. Nice move. And it's good on the layup. Murray's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And those are the kinds of plays that are just killing them right now.
Priority and goal number one has to be tightening up the defense. They can't afford to give him open looks.
Williamson dishes to Murray. Williamson a screen on Murray. Murray the pass to Williamson. 4 on the shot clock. Here's Messi. A three ball. And it's Jokic with the rebound. Jokic has got 6 rebounds in the game. Gordon up on top from past the arc. Out of bounds. New Orleans will take possession.
New Orleans ball.
Pelicans leading by 17.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Murray with it. We've got 1:55 left in the fourth quarter of this one. No good that time. Denver's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Snatched away. And there's the drive, and it's Murray with the jam.
Assists from
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
I don't think you want to get loose and sloppy or ease up, but it is time for them to start using that clock a bit.
Watson's shot is off. The Pelicans have gone 4 of 8 in this fourth quarter, shooting an even 50% from the field.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just a total obliteration, if you will, and you can safely say mission accomplished now for the Pelicans.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for DeJounte Murray.
Well, I thought he was their catalyst tonight, guys. Moving the rock, actively looking to set other guys up. Outstanding work.
Good on the triple.
DeJounte Murray.
Murray's got 30.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
Yeah, you know, once they got victory in their view, a huge injection of energy and a great run to finish it off. Doing all he can so far, but they still find themselves trailing.
Murray down low. Watson's there. Murray down low. He's covered by Watson. Murray, good.
They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this
is their reward.
Boy, a fantastic performance. And I tell you something, I mean, you get roadkill, that's always a challenge in the NBA, no matter what. They got it done.
And it's Jokic missing. Murray against Murray. Fires from way outside. That shot off. So we see the Pelicans taking the W here. A resounding victory for RIDA. Thanks again. And that about wraps it up for
with McDaniels playing the 3. Naz Reid out there with Julius Randle. And it's DiVincenzo in at the 1. And for the Nuggets, pairing up in the backcourt, Murray and Brown. Gordon and Jokic together in the middle. And it's Watson in at the small forward position.
And a solid pick to free him up for the dunk.
Boy, the timing there couldn't be any better.
The execution was simply flawless. That, ladies and gentlemen, is how you run that play.
The drive by Murray. McDaniels with the rebound. And here's Minnesota now. Well, Grant, when you think of Jamal Murray and all he's been through, health is of utmost importance for him.
Oh, extremely important, B.A. Because when Murray is healthy, he's a lethal player and a huge part of this team's success.
Doris, you look at the tools McDaniels has on defense. He can be special.
He can. There's incredible length, the reach, the strength. McDaniels very much able to be a shutdown defender against the best offensive players in the game.
Now here's Murray. Pass to Jokic. Oh, the teardrop falls in.
It's almost too easy for Jokic inside. His size and soft touch make short work of the shot.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Thanks so much. I caught up with the Nuggets head coach. I asked him directly about facing Anthony Edwards, and coach said he's just so dynamic, right? Our hope is that we can control the pace, make this our kind of game, and he'll be a little less explosive. So the plan is to stifle Edwards by not letting him play his tempo. Back to you.
Good job there, Allie. Thanks.
Well, he's such a good athlete for a center. It's how he's able to succeed despite being one of the smallest 5s in the NBA.
Here's Murray. The shot off that time. McDaniels with some nice D. Reid sets a screen. Here's Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
Boy, defense has no answer for Anthony Edwards' athleticism. What a dunk.
Jokic with a screen on McDaniels. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Now here's Edwards. And he drives in. Brown grabs the board. The Nuggets have gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. Gordon outside. Back to Watson. Jokic with a screen on DiVincenzo. Shot clock at 5. Nice D from Reid.
It's not easy to finish in traffic, but those are chances he has to convert.
And Edwards slams it in.
Man, that strength and concentration from Anthony Edwards. Yes, there's contact. Doesn't bother him.
For 3, DiVincenzo. Oh, they get a hand on it.
And that's exactly how tightly you have to guard him every time he steps to the arc. He's just that good.
Brown's shot is good.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
It's Edwards on the wing, defended by Watson. Here's DiVincenzo. Outside McDaniels. From deep. Denver grabs the miss. And it really feels like the chemistry of this Timberwolves team has taken a step forward.
And B.A., you know this. Winning always enhances that energy and chemistry. But beyond that, this is a roster full of players that have had individual success, and now they're hungry and thirsty for team success, because that's the true measure.
Now, you want to get him going as soon as possible. Great way for him to start this game.
He's a guy who, if he gets hot, he can carry your offense for long stretches.
Reid, a slam dunk by Reid.
Well, unselfish play by Anthony Edwards. Teammate is wide open. He puts it right where it needs to be.
Here's Brown. DiVincenzo covering. There's 49 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Jokic with a screen on Randle. And here's Gordon from the arc. That won't go for him. Now 0 for 2. The Timberwolves lead by 3. To the inside. Here's DiVincenzo. Back to Daniels. Reed sets a screen. McDaniels passes to Reed. He was all alone on that one. Reed's got 6 points.
Love to see that kind of activity. He just makes things happen.
Murray drives in. Oh, rejected by McDaniels. Outside Edwards. The three, DiVincenzo knocks down the triple. DiVincenzo's gotten his second bucket of the game.
In terms of offense, they've been the more efficient team by far.
And I think because of that, they've gotten the better looks to start this basketball game.
And so it's Minnesota finishing the quarter with an 8-point. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Timberwolves.
Well, hey, guys, I mean, can we talk about how unselfish they've been? Just racking up the assist numbers, moving it around with great precision.
I think the other thing they've done a great job of is making their presence felt inside, converting tons of paint opportunities.
On the court for the Timberwolves. And is at the 2 with McDaniels playing the 3. Julius Randle out there with Naz Reid. And it's DiVincenzo in at the 1. And here's Jokic outside. Randle pulls down the board. The Timberwolves lead by 6. Here's Edwards. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. It's on Nikola Jokic.
Well, Anthony Edwards has got a well-rounded offensive game. He can put it on the deck and draw contact. Shows you right there.
Well, Doris, we've heard Anthony Edwards declare himself as the best player in the league.
Well, BA, when you got the game to back it up, you don't mind putting yourself out there. And Anthony Edwards has charisma, highly skilled, and he's fearless when it matters most. Look out for the Ant-Man.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Naz Reid. That's his first foul of the game. And they call an illegal screen here.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
You know, he's just leaning a little bit. You try to get away with it, but boy, the official all over it.
And Edwards slams it in.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish. Pass to Watson. Back to Murray. Takes the 3. Good. Third basket in 6 attempts.
You have to watch Murray closely at the perimeter. He won't hesitate to flex his range.
Reed sets a screen. The 3 is up. Oh, he gets it to go. So far, he can't miss. He's 4 for 4.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Murray's shot is good. Murray's got 7 points here in the quarter.
Skilled finish by Murray. He can score inside and outside, really anywhere on the court.
Reed finds Edwards. Back to Reed. 6 to shoot. And it's out of bounds to Minnesota.
You see his active hands knocking that pass out of bounds.
Well, that's what you call a game of inches. They talk about it in football. We see it right there.
And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. 4 on the clock. And here's Edwards outside. Well, Grant, with all the parity and competition in the league today, there's still those teams piling up losses.
Yeah, BA, and with teams like the Thunder excelling, it's almost like youth is no longer an excuse, but some rebuilds take longer than others.
Now here's DiVincenzo. He's covered closely. Outside McDaniels. Puts it up. Got it off in time to beat the shot clock, but it's no good. Gordon attacking. And Gordon with the big finish.
Well, clear the runway, gentlemen. Aaron Gordon decided to finish with authority.
Outside Reed. Pass to Edwards. Inside, Edwards lays it in.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
Murray against McDaniels. 1:50 left to play in the first half of basketball. Murray for three. The offensive rebound. Jokic passes to Gordon. That doesn't go either for Gordon.
All alone from mid-range. They know he won't miss many of those.
Here's Edwards. Oh, Edwards bringing the heat.
I think his teammates understand that Anthony Edwards has every aspect of his offensive game working, so let's make sure he's got the basketball.
Yep, that one goes.
Ooh, just selling the defense on the pump fake.
The Timberwolves lead by 6. It's Edwards on the wing, defended by Watson. Edwards with it. He's against Watson. It's good! Edwards, what strength!
Boy, that defense must be better. Anthony Edwards getting it done on the interior.
Here's Brown, and he jams it home with authority.
Now, B.A., you know they would love for him to get more of those opportunities.
Well, that would cut into the deficit quickly if he does. Edwards with it, checked by Murray. The whistle blows. It's going to be on Anthony Edwards. That's his first foul.
I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
McDaniels against Murray. 40 seconds left in the first half of this game. And here's Jokic outside. Oh, Jokic with the triple.
Yeah, standing tall at the arc, Jokic buries it.
It's Edwards with a drive. And Edwards slams it in.
Very difficult to slow him down defensively, especially when you have communication problems.
And it's Murray finishing it off.
So sick, the vertical ability.
That was flat out awesome. He has that effortless knack for getting to the hoop. And Edwards slams it in.
Boy, the quickness off the dribble drive by Anthony Edwards. Being able to put it on the deck, so important.
Murray, buckets. He's now 6 of 10 from the field. 11 seconds left in the second period. Back to Edwards. Over Jokic. No good. Misses at the buzzer. Anthony Edwards has been on display for Minnesota. Absolutely carrying the offense. He ends the quarter with 14. More 2K action in just a moment.
Get ready for the fan half-court shot. Drum roll, please. They're measuring up the shot.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. And you know, Anthony Edwards has been really making it happen, guys.
Slicing up the defense, living in the lane. Terrific first half for him.
His penetration was a real problem for them. And then, of course, the monster finishes at the cup.
Zeke Naji out there with Dario Saric. Then it's Michael Porter. Then there's Russell Westbrook. And it's Strother in at the 2 spot. That's the group in the game for the Nuggets. Outside, Alexander Walker. A sensational block. Westbrook taking his time here for the tie. It's rebounded by Minnesota. They've led by as much as 10. Doris, think about Russell Westbrook's career. All-time NBA leader in triple-doubles.
B.A., there is so much to admire about Russell Westbrook, but I'm going to begin with something that I think is undervalued, and that's his willingness as a great player to play hard every single night on both ends of the floor. Tough, competitive, and skilled. He's a Hall of Famer. My goodness, you got to get out of the way. Westbrook driving inside, rises up for the slam.
Back to Alexander Walker. Picked by Gobert. Alexander Walker, pass to Gobert.
And vertical threat, that is Rudy Gobert. What a ferocious finish at the rim.
Saric goes in. And a nice finish on the layup.
Probably a play they drew up in the locker room at half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible. And boy, that's a terrific start right there.
Assertive move. You could tell the game's heating up a bit.
Westbrook outside. Uses the glass on the layup. Westbrook's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Boy, it will take more than that kind of defense to stop this guy. Russell Westbrook so fierce on the interior.
Here's Gobert. Pass to Shannon. Back to Gobert. Strother grabs a miss. Denver has gotten 3 of their 7 threes to find the net in this matchup. Westbrook, the pass to Najee. For the lead. And it's good on the lay-in. Najee's gotten his first points in this one.
And both teams playing with a little more urgency in this half.
They are getting after it hard. It has become a real battle out there.
And there's the foul. It's on Michael Porter. That's his first foul of the game. Well, we're into the third quarter. Just over 2.5 minutes played. Gobert using his size to his advantage.
Well, there's height and reach to the advantage of Rudy Gobert. Just gets up and over the top of guys.
Saric, a screen. Beyond the arc. It's rebounded by Minnesota. Here's Miller. He buries it from 3. And now a 4-point Minnesota lead.
In order to create effective spacing, you need enough guys on the floor that can hit from downtown.
Outside for Porter. Out of bounds. It'll be Timberwolves ball.
That looks like a lack of focus. You've got to question what he was trying to accomplish there.
Stripped away. Here's Najee. And he goes up strong with a one-handed jam.
And that's gotta hurt. A turnover for a free run at the rim.
And now we know who has the momentum.
It's still close, though. These teams have been neck and neck. Let's see the response here.
For 3, Westbrook. The rebound by Shannon. Minnesota's gone only 1 of 3 from deep here in the third. To the paint. Here's Gobert. Up and over Porter. Gobert, no good.
Boy, this guy is a good finisher, so he misses a chippy. That's tough to take.
Inside. Here's Saric. Pass to Strother. 55 seconds left in the third quarter. Clock at 6. Here's the floater. Rudy Gobert with a rebound. Minnesota in the lead. Gobert with a screen on Porter. Alexander Walker from outside, off the mark. The Nuggets have gone 5 for 9 from the floor in the third quarter. And then Porter with the dunk.
And nice read by Porter Jr. Surveys the floor and gets in the right spot to finish.
Picked by Gobert. To the middle. Pass to Shannon. 3-pointer. Strother grabs a miss. Porter against Miller. Outside Porter. Saric outside. Here's the 3. Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. Some impressive scoring and still a quarter to go. Who will gain the up? And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist to the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Well, making the game easy for your teammates. All about putting them in a position to score. That's pretty.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. And a look now at the 5 for the Timberwolves to start the fourth quarter. And is at the 2 with McDaniels playing the 3. Naz Reid out there with Julius Randle. And it's DiVincenzo in at the point guard position. Reid with the rebound. The Timberwolves lead by 3. Outside Edwards. Outside Reid. Launches it. Gordon pulls it in. And for the Nuggets, they're shooting about 56% in this one. Jokic passes to Murray. Jokic against Randle. It's rebounded by Minnesota. They've led by as much as 10. Edwards with it. He's against Watson. Edwards can't hit.
Well done on the glass. Gets himself in position where he can use his size.
And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. And Dante DiVincenzo is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
And Murray launches it from deep. The long distance three is buried.
Wow, Murray making the deep shot look just easy. I mean, that's a real testament to his accuracy.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Fourth quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. McDaniels passes to DiVincenzo. Randall outside. Shot clock at 6. DiVincenzo finds Randall. The Timberwolves need to get off a shot here. Yep, that one's good. And the Timberwolves lead by 2.
Can't ask for a better look with the game in the balance.
Murray deciding where to go with it. Gordon with a screen on McDaniels. Murray passes to Gordon. McDaniels with some nice D.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
Right, he stays connected and great timing on the contest.
Second team foul.
Randall with it. Into the lane. It's McDaniels on the wing. Randall is screened on Murray. Back to Randall. Pass to Edwards. 6 on the shot clock. They get it again. Out to DiVincenzo. Lets the three fly.
I love Aaron Gordon's ability to defend any position. What a luxury.
Oh! Gets it down!
Show us some power.
Aaron Gordon in a big moment, unafraid to deliver. How pretty is that?
Outside, DiVincenzo. Reed sets a screen.
2 minutes remaining.
Jokic against DiVincenzo. Edwards for 3. Oh, Edwards! Money on the triple.
Such a clutch shooter. This guy lives for these kinds of moments and delivers.
Jokic with a screen on DiVincenzo. Brown passes to Jokic. Three-pointer. The rebound by the Timberwolves. Here's Edwards. There's the drive. And Edwards slams it in.
Anthony Edwards relishes big-time moments, and he delivers right there.
And it's Watson missing. Minnesota leading by 5. Pass to McDaniels. 4-3. Gordon pulls it in. Gordon's got his 5th rebound in this one. Lets it go from deep. Connects from downtown. Watson's got himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Outside Edwards. 1:07 left in the fourth quarter. And he cranks it down. He goes right over to Nikola Jokic.
We know this about Anthony Edwards. He is fearless in these moments. That's a big-time clutch delivery.
Here's Brown. DiVincenzo covering. Pass to Gordon. Now Jokic. He shoots over DiVincenzo. No good there with a step-back J.
Well, that's a blown defensive coverage, but it doesn't matter. He cannot answer the bell.
The kick out to Edwards. Back to DiVincenzo. Pass to McDaniels. Knocks down the long J. Now it's a 7-point Timberwolves lead. 9 seconds left in the final quarter. So it's Minnesota picking up the win. This was a hard-fought, well-earned victory for them. They had to dig deep to come out.